For those of you who know my face, I just want to say one thing. This is not the message I originally intended to send today. I had recorded a different something, and it'll probably go out next week. When I started looking at my calendar for what needed to be posted this week, all of a sudden I realized something. This was going to go out on Thanksgiving. I always send out something on Monday and Thursday, and that's what I committed to, and I wanted to be consistent. So, in the name of consistency, I still wanted a video to go out. But instead of sending something out as planned, I decided to change things up a little. I wanted to just talk to you for just hopefully a minute or two and not to just go on and on, which means I'm probably going to go on and on. As you know, today is Thanksgiving. If you don't know, you must be listening from outside the U.S. and so are you moving to the United States? That'd be interesting. Okay, it's Thanksgiving, and I can remember when I grew up as a kid, we'd talk about, gather around the table, have the big family gathering and everything. We'd talk about what we're thankful for. Well, we live in a different world. 2020 has been a real kick in the rear end. Don't know how to even describe what we've gone through this year. And when this happens or is actually airs, I don't know where things will be, because this is being taped about a week out to make sure everything is ready. Just this week I received bad news. My mother called and she started off with, I don't have good news for you. So, sometimes when you have, you get of a certain age when certain people call, you're just ready for that bad news of, who's passed. She didn't tell me someone passed, but she did have some interestingly bad news. Right now we know that most of this country and the world is in lockdown because of a certain disease. And she informed me that practically the entire family has the disease right now. A member of the family had a blowout world-class birthday party last week, and I guess someone must have shown up who had it, and it became a super spreader event. And this wasn't just limited to the family. The particular individual, super popular, an influencer, as you say. I guess I'm a non-influencer. I don't have like 1 million followers or anything like this. This individual is actually an actual influencer. And it became a super spreader event. And my entire family has the disease who are in that location, which is the majority of my family. So when I think about being thankful, I'm hoping that when this airs, they're not in the hospital, because several of the older members of the family who now have the disease are at high risk, including one just a week ago. My mother and I were talking about, they were being told that they need to be put on the transplant list. I pray that none of you have those kinds of issues to worry about, those who are listening to my voice, and that this day is something for you to be thankful for. I know we've been all locked up for a very long time now, and hopefully we've not gotten on our family's nerves, because 2020 has not been a great year for any of us. Be kind to each other. And for those of you who are kind of like on my newsletter who get stuff, you've probably seen there was a slightly different treat for you this week. I was testing out some new technology. Hopefully you enjoyed the technology and it worked properly this week. Those of you who are not on my newsletter, one day maybe you will be. And for those of you who are who were on my newsletter, you did not come to YouTube this week, please come to YouTube and give me a little love by of course, those of you who come in and like me every week and see my videos and give me those few little views that I have. So one day I can grow and be a really nice YouTuber. Oh, and by the way, of course, I don't know if I need to put that out there. I had never ever planned to monetize this channel, and those of you who may or may not know, this week YouTube has changed its terms of service and says they have the right to monetize. They have the right to monetize any channel. So if you see an ad on this channel, I did not put it there, and YouTube ain't giving me a dime. So with that, I apologize. I wanted you guys to have a pure experience without me trying to sell you anything other than some information, learning about moving to Las Vegas, getting great information for the veterans and everything else. So let's go ahead and kick this disease in the butt. Hey, why don't I say it? Since they're monetizing, what happens? COVID. Let's go ahead and kick COVID in the butt, and let's get this done with. Hopefully that Pfizer vaccine or something works, and we can all get back to our lives. Because let me tell you, this was my son's senior year, and he's studying in front of practically Zoom. It's your senior year. He's not gonna have prom and senior skip day. Senior skip day. Do you know when I was in high school, I had perfect attendance all the way. Perfect attendance, no lates, no days missing, until senior skip day. Can you imagine going your entire high school career and not missing a day of school and not being late for anything? But you weren't going to miss your senior skip day. He doesn't get that experience. He's probably not going to get prom, homecoming game. I mean, my goodness, we're past homecoming. All that's gone. But hey, we're talking about being thankful today, right? So, I'm thankful he's here. For my family who's here, I'm thankful they're here. I've actually had a few family members in different locations, mainly Mobile, a couple who did have COVID, and they had a rough time, but they survived. I'm thankful for them. So, I know this has been trying for a lot of you. Everything from politics to the disease to the economy. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I can't tell you when it's going to be, but I know there's a light at the end. Heck, my voice is getting hoarse thinking about it. But I do know there's a light at the end, and we're going to stick through this together, and we're all going to come out at the other end. I can't tell you what's going to happen because I don't have a crystal ball, and I ain't going to lie to you, I don't know. All I know is hopefully one day housing gets back to normal, because right now people should be chilling out. You should be thinking about Black Friday, saving and mobbing over each other and breaking your legs, getting a new 75-inch TV or something, and not the crap we're going through. I want all of you to have a safe time, and next year I want us to look back at this. I know we're not going to be able to laugh, but I want us to look back at it and reflect and be thankful next year that we ain't got to go through this again. We've had our 100-year pandemic, and we won't have to worry about it again. Our children and our grandchildren won't have to worry about it. So I want to see y'all later, and I'm not going to ask you to subscribe or anything, because this was just a Thanksgiving message. I want you guys to enjoy yourselves. Eat some turkey, because we're not doing it this year. Not because we're not being thankful, because we're trying to socially distance ourselves even from our family who are here in Las Vegas, because I have cousins here in Vegas. I have my wife has her family here in Vegas, and we're socially distancing ourselves because we want to stay safe. Sorry. So, all you guys stay safe and do what y'all have to do. Enjoy your day.